Say, what's up, Hippo lovers? Norway against France. They did play earlier today, so those are recorded games. You can still see Nomad and Ghost Lake, the map picks here for Norway. France is going for Arena, going for Burmese and Cumans, but Cumans banned. And Team Islands. Let's jump into the action, and you see a big scoreboard at the top there. I think, yeah, you will be living with that. And yeah, the Viper is playing Franks in the green trunks. On the other side, we have MBL with Portuguese. So he will be responsible for the archers in this one. On the other side, we have Hans for Baba and Sito with Ethiopians. Yeah, MBL2. No idea why he's allowed to play with that nickname, but okay. Not the strongest Norway team, it's just MBL2. Oh, yeah. I think this should be forbidden. There are some tournaments where that was not allowed. You had to play with your most named nick and were not allowed to rename. So that clearly isn't the name he did sign up with, at least that's what I'm believing. And I think the overlay at the top. Give me some feedback, guys. How is it? Is it too spacious? Is it exactly how you want it to be? Excellent, good, awesome. It's big. That's what Tom said. Overlay is good. We love Norway. It's big. I like it. Perfect. Too big. Looks good. Too big. Little too big. Okay. Little too big is something we can adjust then. Like that? Got a bit smaller. Nice, but the typo triggered my OCD. Okay. No very. Okay. Well, we can get rid of no very. That is nor very. And I'm pretty sure that's not OCD, my man. But I know what you wanted to say. I can remove the second flags? Huh. That would be interesting if that's an option in this overlay. Let me see. None? Oh, what? Now we need something better than the small picture, right? I need to talk to overlay guy that if we use none. So if you prefer none, then we can go for this here. We have the small like fail image next to them. Well, we will see some harassment here. Sito already needs to pull villagers, does not have loom. And MBL and Viper, that is some quite nice harassment. Funny that I was playing with the overlay and actually did catch all the action. 3-0 for Norway. Indeed, this is the moment where I could ask you about your prediction, guys. What do you think? How is this one going to go? Probably expecting the 3-0 here in a lot of the sets. A lot of predictions. 3-1, 3-1, okay. Lots of people seeing France taking a game. That is lovely. 3-2 for France, even a believer. 0-3 for France. Okay, okay. So pretty happy that you see it less one-sided than I am. 3-1, I predict one troll game. Yeah, I don't think that's the case at this stage of the tournament. Group stage, you can go wild. Not group stage, shouldn't really happen. You've all seen that there have been 5 games played. Ah, someone is the very clever guy. We have all seen that. Oh, yeah. Okay, my man. I know that you're extremely clever, but there's some people with half of your HQ actually telling you that they prepared 5 games for every single time. So we always get 5 games no matter how many games were played. Tattoo has already played, indeed. Oh, that's so good. Oh, MBL. Oh, they're running away from that one. Okay, 3 on gold now for MBL in the back. And yeah, that's such an MBL wall. Those 3 palisades there. Didn't know that. Thanks, Happy Smiley. You're very welcome, Happy Smiley. Scout still around, and look at that. After all those shenanigans, still reasonable amount of HP on these. And flaming is going to continue here. That will be the second villager dying. Good micro. Nice micro by Baba. Hello, that was so well played by him. Saving that one. Impressive play. How he microed that Will back and walled behind her. Kept the other villager alive. Next scout is coming over. Sito might lose some HP. I'm probably trading this one off. Okay, running away. Norway just not gonna wall for the heck of it? I think they will wall, right? Look at that, double archery range, some small walls here. And Viper, he's a guy who is on the slower side of walling and especially can easily be punished by open gold spots, but I think they will go for some stuff. Nice reaction indeed. Let's see how they will try to play this one out. Also, we have to say, France probably won't be considered the toughest opponent for them, right? After this, they will, I believe, face Russia in case they win. So the winner of the set is going to face Russia. And then we have Canada or Spain in the rest of the bracket. May I ask if you consider yourself political more left or right? I'm just interested. Very left. Far away from radical left, but emotionally really left. Remember time when Viper did not wall, at least in RM? Yeah, you're probably one of the guys that follow a lot of ladder games. In tournaments, he always walled. Why is Viper building on the direction of MBL rather than Chito? Why is Viper building on the direction? What? Ah, yeah. Well, for the stable, it doesn't really matter that much. I think he simply didn't want to block his gold too much at the front. Okay, 1 archer range now here for Mr. Sito. 4 on gold. Lovely gold spot. 1 lumber camp only. That's really weird. Why aren't you going for a second one? Looked like a reasonable one. Now house. Not the great scenario. How difficult is it to ignore question when most of them become very political? Easy. Five on gold here in the back. A bit surprising to me. Does the government help the AoE players, like if there were pro athletes? Depends on the country. In Germany, no. Bad map for MBL? Well, probably for most other players, yes. MBL not really a guy who fears that too much. Oh, Viper a bit lazy there with that villager. Might lose her. No, misplay by Baba. I think the scout should have gotten that kill, but didn't. Villager still around here. Scout and Viper. Is he getting her home as well? Something that really shouldn't happen, but is. Oh god, this is such a great save. Now goes for the scouts at the top and just deleted something. Full game was lagging and oh boy. Spearman completely killed. Well, but that one happened. Viper needed to run 1 villager down and yeah, that's why you wall, guys. Bad map for MBL. It is tight, right? He always likes to build those bases. Played every single game in Boa like this. Scouts now taking the engagement before the archers are coming over. Not happy by that team play here by the Norwegians. But Viper's army just way too good to not win this fight. Now Gate at the front. Where are we going on to gold here being Viper? A bit confused. 2 defensive golds. Probably wants to drop the mining camp there pretty quickly. Typical MBL base? Absolutely. So weird, but yeah, so MBL-ish. it's game theory correct to wall like that. Is that a question or a statement? Who's number 3 in Norway? Probably Kong. Is one of the French significantly better than the other? Depends on how you define significantly. Probably Sito is considered to be the better player, but Baba has impressed me a lot this tournament. Probably the player that I'm 3rd most impressed in this tournament? 4th most impressed? Yeah. Yeah. There could be better wards for MBL. I don't think there are any. Uh-oh. Blacksmith behind this one. He should already have a blacksmith, no? What? He didn't have a blacksmith earlier? What are we playing here? Sito on the way to Castle Age. With 1 archery range, no blacksmith. Did build the market. Now 2nd archery range. Oh god, this is really problematic. Going for lots of aggression. And that blacksmith is not even going up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Full disaster here. And Norway is around to punish this one quite heavily. Lots of low HP villagers. 1 down, make it 2 down. 3rd in danger. So many low HP ones. And MBL should just stay around this one. Can he find more kills? Won't for now. Shoot! Okay, gets her. And should get him again. Oh boy, 4 villagers behind now. Drops to 29 villagers. 2nd lowest is 38. But still in feudal age, obviously, the Viper. Whew. Oh, goddy. 3rd archery range being added by MBL. Defensive tower here for Baba. I think I would have even liked to see it more on the left-hand side if you wall around that one. Typical, very clean hunt space, though. Will there be a warning for MBL? He's not using tournament registered account. Not by me. You have to ask the admins for that. Must be nervous? Who? Oh, it's like Sito played the greedy games like this earlier, right? They went for all the aggression. It's kind of weird that we didn't see the blacksmith though, yeah. Good job here by Sito, sniping all those down, getting quite some kills. Viper still around. I think Viper could potentially also jump on the crossbow instead of trying to fight down against the scouts. He's running away. That's really surprising to me. I think he could have fought longer. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. And now just chilling. Okay. Stop chilling. Sometimes it's okay. Everyone expecting horses to always ride, but they need rest as well. Even added some more scouts. Feels so weird. Okay, so if you add scouts and want to go for light cav, then it kind of makes sense that he saved those. Endless amount of resources. Look at what he's stacking. Light cav, husbandry, plus her defense, and bowsaw, and extra TC. He got quite some resources. Fiction! Hey yo. Oh boy. 2 knights going down, only having 1 armor. Not the greatest thing for them. Ballistics already researched. How I know MBL. 3rd stable even being added as the Hans player. That is weird. Rarely do you see this. Oh, this is open now. Light cav are jumping under it. The obviously expected upgrade, and villagers in some problems. Oh god, the production just so good. Finding lots and lots of kills. Another one dies and they simply get all the aggression. Baba's tower will fall. Knight's not around. Crossbow out of position. Some problems surely. So many villager losses. 33 and 38 and 40 here. Actually the advantage not that big, to be honest. I think after we saw all those losses by red and yellow in their base now. Huh. Expos versus knights and light cav versus skirms? I don't see any skirms on this map, my man. Crossbow. Does he really want to kill that farm? Okay, no. He maybe misshot against the Knights. Bit surprised there. Wants to micro some more. And army there in the back. Oh, they will get cleared up. And look at that. The Viper bailing again. Saying, see ya, MBL. You have to micro that one yourself. And MBL is trying to make something happen. But not the greatest shots here. Goes for some more villager kills. Another volley towards the gate. MBL really should learn how to shoot better there. For everyone who doesn't know and might be confused what is Neely talking about. If you want to kill the villagers, just press the Alt key. And you're ignoring buildings. Oh boy. But the light cap will be back. The light cap will be back. Viper sitting at 3 TCs. 56 villagers for him. 48 for MBL. And yeah, that will be an ugly, ugly kill. Viper, is he trying to run away? I'm quite surprised that the opponents didn't try to catch him there. Knights most likely finding another opening there. Do we see any reaction from Shisto? Jumps into the TC. The only reaction you can go for. Lightcav could move in. MBL in some problems. Deals with the lion first. Prioritization. Nice micro by MBL at the front. Can we see some more snipes? How are the HP looking on those knights? Getting some good kills there. 3 archer rangers crossbow. Finds more knight kills. Good job. Jumps onto the crossbow now as well. Meanwhile, Lightcav are coming in. Good coordination with all the big fights. And the next attack here. So 4 fights happening at the same time. MBL is getting cleared up over there. And we have lots and lots of villagers falling. That is +2 also on those Lightcav. So they 5 slice those villagers. Pretty much like a knight without forging. So good job. Nice trap here. Or not trap, but positioning for Sito. MBL in some problems. Is sitting on 5 archer rangers though. And should be able to defend that one. At least that's what I'm thinking. He is sitting at only 8 military though. Massive advantage when it comes to villagers. Ulani. Rating with 11 viewers. Thank you, my man. At the moment, we're casting the recorded games of Norway against France. Overchop here by MBL. Will he see that one? Massive army advantage at the moment from the French. But solid economy advantage. Viper having the same amount that Sito and Baba have combined. So 62 villager advantage basically for the Norwegians here. They're trying to hold, just trying to get onto more army, and then they should be fine. We will have some losses here on MBL's side, but now the army is coming over, diving in deep. Maybe walling off your wood line might be an option. Nice Sebastian. Army is getting sent away to the left hand side. Viper, he did only patrol in, not the greatest moves by him, but MBL, so many walls behind this one, and the army eventually will get dwindled down. Good control here by MBL. Yeah, lots of losses by him. Lost, I think, like 10-15 villagers. Won't wall behind that one, but knights are now way too low HP. Can they squeeze through there? Oops, see ya. Whew. So, crossbow. 5 archer rangers, no production at the moment. Trying to lick their wounds. Solid crossbow numbers again by Sito around. Okay. But he's playing 1 TC all in. 5 archer rangers there. 33 villagers for Baba. So many losses with the raids. Obviously not an easy base to defend. MBL's base is such a mess. Yeah, well, he had a horrible one, right? Farmers in the back. Gets the gold at the front. Finally gets to the production as well. Only 13 on gold though. Yeah, look at how the Viper is expanding here, for sure. All over the place. Mass farms, adding mass stables, and MBL so lumped up. Bubble will soon go imp and then finish. I think he will finish with that group of knights. Honestly, the economy advantage should just be too massive here for the Norwegians. And we are jumping into this one. Trying to micro away, but way too much green on the map. And knights are just clearing this one. Oh, more crossbow arriving. Good job here by Sito keeping the numbers up, but as we mentioned earlier, that is just the full all-in, so once this army is getting cleared up, there won't be anything behind this one. And G to the G, Baba and Sito are tapping this one out. Did some pressure, did some annoyance against the Viper, but then this weird play by Sito, fast castle without a blacksmith. I didn't really get that one. Did they think they had too much of an advantage early on? Kind of felt like it. And then the big plays here against Baba, jumping under that one. Mass Lightcav did something. MBL kept his crossbow numbers alive. Just kept the production alive as well. Solid play. Why does Viper always type caps GG? I didn't know that that was the case. Viper definitely trolling MBL, letting him die a bit. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. G to the G. Statistics. We will see MBL with an even KD, but got most kills. Viper, fewest losses. Hito kind of even. Baba, obviously the one that suffered the most there. So many villagers dying with a big attack into his Castle Age base. Viper actually with a reasonable Castle Age timing after all those scouts that he built. Bit surprised. And 1912 there by Hito. Pretty damn greedy. Baba's will count as brutal? What was it again? 45 and 55, yeah. So, well, they combined had less than the Viper as the maximum. Okay, then let's take a look what civilization we can X out. So, no more Franks, no more Portuguese. So, last pick eliminated. And we have Ethiopians gone and Huns gone. I will assume the next map will be Arena, picked by France, and I'm really excited to see what they will go for. To me, it feels like something like Berber Cumin could have been in play, and not Berber, Burmese Cumin, and I think Berber just feels like such a likely counter pick to that. Please cut your hair, you're very handsome when you are bald. Thank you. Berber trolled MBR so much that he picked Nomad as home map. Okay. It's always in team games the same. Even in AM it was. MBL is always the punching bag and he's so good in not dying. That's the reason why MBL team is so strong. One of the reasons. MBL is really good at preventing damage. Quick walls, staying active, keeping the production up under pressure. He's really good. Finally you add color for players. They always had colors? Okay, kind of the civilizations that we were expecting, and let's jump into the game that YouTube hates the most, the arena game of the set. And the one that Twitch likes the most, because we can answer some questions. Just remember, this tower in Battle of Africa to destroy the fish while he was kinda out of game for 10 minutes? No idea what you're talking about. Do you think Scandi is banned and safe for later in the tournament? No. Why YouTube hates Arena Man? Because the first 10 minutes I'm not talking about the game. What am I thinking? Vikings on Arena? What am I not seeing here? Probably not seeing the strengths of Vikings. Berbers for the Viper. MBL, his teammate, will be Vikings. On the other side, Sito is playing Burmese, and we have Vietnamese for Baba. Civs and overlay. Okay. So Viper is getting Berbers. MBL is getting Vikings. Then we have Sito with Burmeses. And Vietnamese for Baba. And we can scroll down and update all these, and then you can see them. Which is your longest arm? I never tested it, honestly. Interesting question. Don't think France is going to have much success with these civs. Okay. So guys, Vikings, I think, might be considered to be one of the sling civilizations towards Viper. Like double castle, Kerbal Archers. Feels like a really likely choice here. Who's your best mod? I think Hippobot is still a mod on this channel. Yeah. What is the little icon next to Civ icon? That's the age. So they're in the first age. Called the Dark Age. The Norwegian team is gonna do what Norwegian always do in their free time. Raiding like a real Viking. Okay. Then we go for Ruttons only with full sling. How would you like that? I don't think they picked Burmese to go for the full sling. But could be a solid counter against the Camel Archer. Yeah. How can they kill Ruttons? Well, Cavaliers probably. Onagers. Burmese can go 3 TC, 1 castle, Remember production, and sling rest. Why even go for a castle? I think like sling onto Ruttons might be a good option, yeah. Would there be a troll game? I don't think so. Neely, what were school subjects as a teacher? Math and social science. Maybe dumb question, but do pros study historical army formation strategies at all? I would be very surprised. Would love to see them not go for all in Oremba and go for elephants instead. Yeah, I don't think that's a strategy on Arena. We all know Viper and Embil, but I never heard about these France guys. Can you tell us something about them? Oh, I made a full video trying to explain the teams and go for something. Cito, best France player for quite some years. Kind of the guy that the France community did hype up heavily. They were like, oh god, he's the new player that breaks top 5, but he's stagnating quite a bit. Broke 2.3k in the old Wobbly days. Baba, someone I can't really tell you a lot about. Probably the player that impressed me the most or surprised me the most, the fourth most in this tournament. So, yeah, crazy, good guy, but I don't really have a lot of history. Kind of the breakthrough tournament, for me at least, from him. Cito, well, did go for tryhard quite a bit for some time, but I think never really broke into the top 20, at least on my lists. Do you delete your back walls in a game like this, or do you keep them, and if yes, why? Yes, you do. Baba doesn't play many tournaments, but it's a really good player. Okay. Yeah. Delete for space? Yeah, I think so as well, to access the woodline a bit more. Good night, everyone. Thank you for the nice stream, Niddy. Thank you. Baba is an old player, played on Game Ranger back in the days. He just never plays in tournaments. Okay. One of the great players that came over from the Game Ranger school. Thing with AoE2 is that being good versus the best always leads to insanely one-sided games. True. I mean, little icons next to Civ icons in scoreboard. Ah, that's the flags. Yeah, you just joined. We could go for this, but then it's taking up a bit more space. So, like that's how we had it before. And it takes up a bit more. I actually like it visually. A bit more. But it's kind of redundant. Okay, and we have blacksmith and market, no biggies there. What is this one? Viper keeping the gate open? What's the strategy here? Such a troll. So, Berber did collect enough gold to sell 100 wood to then go up to Castle Age. Quite an interesting choice. Viper sleepy? I would be surprised. It was 2 PM when they started the games. Trap a scout? Maybe? Ambush enemy scouts? Had to be something like that. Is it even fun to be the slinging player? Yeah. For some. For some, it's less fun. Depends a bit on what your role is as a slinging player, right? If you look at how Tato kind of revolutionized how slinging should be played during ECL days. He was crazy good. Sneaking villagers around, doing so much behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure he had his fun, yeah. The flags next to player names, you could get rid of the top row for more space. Oh no, I just moved something. Like this? What was Tato's revolution in Sling? Well, how able he was to be, like, how he was able to survive. Where's all the stone? Did he already start to sling? Oh boy. He did start to sling before the first TC, I believe. Okay. Statistics. What? What? Ah! Guys, MBL never collected gold. He sold 200 stone. He sold 200 stone to go up. Ah, okay, that makes way more sense. And yeah, Tato also then the sneaky villagers trying to wall the trade, trying to get some demos in there, although he was in feudal age, trying to scout around, building outposts everywhere, setting up the late game, walling the full map as a slinger. And that's something that no one did before, right? Most of the time it was like, okay, I'm giving resources and I'm trying to not die. But Tato did so much more. And then, yeah, kind of the role of a slinger changed, I would say. MBL stole 100 stone only? Ah, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. So he collected... Ah, okay, guys. What happened here is he collected 10 gold to get 110, then sold 100 stone to get to 201. Because you get 91 gold out of the stone that you're selling. And... yeah. Now we all understood what happened here. That's why you can't afford loom. And this is just a very normal boom without any sling. For now. Think this will become a sling game at one point though. Double castles. So it will be a Rattan and it will be a Rambai. I'm confused. Do you think sling is a viable strategy nowadays? Absolutely. MBL with 4 more wills than the rest and with hand cards. Yeah, will increase even more, my man. It will be 1 TC. A slow second TC against 3 TC. Like, he might have 50 villagers when the rest are breaking, like, when the French are breaking 40. His boom will be out of control. The Rambai can go for buildings? Well, let's see about that one. Can you explain what makes Vikings so strong in Arena, especially in combo with Berbers? It's not like the craziest combo ever. Vikings simply getting wheelbarrow for free, handcart for free, means the economy is just really, really strong, right? He didn't go for any army and is now going to defend with some mangonels. So he's just really uncontested in this boom. And as you can see, already 4 villages ahead, and that will only increase. Do you like the sling settings in this tourney or in Boa? In this one. Way more. Boa basically said you can't sling at all. And I think it makes sense to have it in the tournament. Yeah. What's the best 2 civ combo for booming? Well, the best boom civs might probably be Cumin plus Viking. Not sure if that's a great civilization combination though. If you think about army. But booms probably... something that Khmer is really strong. Something that Malay might be strong. Tatars is absolutely wrong. Remember, we're still playing with the old patch. Would it not make sense to nerf giving tribute? Yeah, that's what happened. Maybe Chinese with their team bonus? Nah, not really. I think it's not enough for 2v2. Maybe if you include it in a 4v4. Not sure if that counts enough then. Yeah, Teutons, clearly not. Why would Teutons be one of the strongest? I think that's not enough. Triple Mangonel defense. Oh boy. MBL. Solid villager advantage. Viper second. He's getting quite some relics here to my surprise. Camel Archer's now out. Where's third Mangonel? Okay, all of them here. Ground attack. Ooh, he dodged that one for now. And do we get Loom? Still no Loom. Uh-oh, this could be a bit problematic. Nice walls over here by MBL as well. Just split the Mangonels and you should be fine. Ground attack. Baba goes back and... Uh-oh, this could be bad. Oh, it stopped running there. And got the loss there. That was so good for France to start this aggression off. Okay, finally they're getting Loom here. Mangonels won't get too much done. Again, MBL is the punching bag. Well, Viper did build a defensive castle, so it only makes sense to not attack the Viper. Now gets a Mangonel shot off. Ooh. I think he should really delete his own straggler tree here. To have more mango possibilities. Gets the kill and no loss. Strong performance. Ground attack. Won't even happen. Okay. And gets another Mangonel. MBL is just so good at this Mangonel micro. I really hate him for that. And admire him for that at the same time. Another Rattan dying. Rambai diving in deep, but you can't do that against the TC and for Mangonels. That's not a thing. Camel Archer around, probably want to focus on the villager. No Loom on that one. MBL is getting a defensive castle up as well. And look at that, villager-wise, he's so far ahead here. MBL is just so good at making these defenses happen. Mangonel dance now, dodges that one, left-hand side. Villagers dying over there. Was low HP, another Mangonel shot. Gets some repair in. And castle, I think, should go up. Shot into the villagers there, but gets the trade, or not even the trade. Still 5 Mangonels. I think he should even stop producing Mangonels. He already stopped this. The Rambai will never get out. I think Viper should even move away. Like, he shouldn't lose anything here. And yeah, they won't. And now both players having a defensive castle. Baba on the way to Imp though. Interesting play. Now trying to switch targets potentially. Might be even going for a handcart. Goes for the barracks, so probably stable, and wants to go for bloodlines after that. MBL just with a crazy, crazy hold. But yeah, it's simply Vikings, right? Your economy is so strong, you're just flying to those resources. And the perfect timing, with the Mangonels, had them out in time. Impressive play. If we saw a forward castle by Citeaux, this would not have been an option though, right? There was no army out by MBL or Viper. So maybe if you want to break Vikings, this was not the right approach. This is Viper a dream game. Only micro 3 unique units and MBL loses wills if he messes up. Yeah, actually true. Okay, next castle coming up here. Still lacking 4 stone. Those monks were really aggressive. Uh-oh, that looks like one conversion out of nowhere. Okay, that monk actually survived. Didn't even see that. A Rambai around. And yeah, that castle won't go up. So many Mangonels here. Viper actually microing a bit. Finds another villager kill though. Ground attack there against the Rambai. Hitting quite a bit, but not getting the kills. Oh, now getting the kills. Where's that castle going to go up? I don't really see it. Viper loves to micro these. Gets another Rambai. Gets away. And MBL just with his 5 Mangonel force coming out there while Viper is microing. Oh god, what a crazy game. And how do you even counter that one? Baba gets imp. Oh, kills his own Mangonel. Kills his own Mangonel. Oh, villager counts. Not fair. 115 against 180. MBL will get Imp any second. Viper not looking too hot though. Yes, well, 200 foot away. MBL Imp, what is he even attacking for? Is it just Rams? Is it just Rams? Looks a bit like it. Oh yeah, he is just attacking 2 Rams. Oh, this is so funny. So MBL plays Rams only. So the trolling is on. The trolling is on. And it is a Rambai and Return Archer, so there's no answer to that for now. Oh, I've never heard of that strategy before. Oh, actually, I did play it at the Troll Challenge once. But not in a serious game, obviously. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Builds a defensive castle, though. And Viper, with some losses here, needs to at least put some villagers into his CCs. Onager now as well. Remember, Vikings get siege engineers, so should be some solid damage output by those for sure. Nice micro there by Cito. Not really sure if that will be the deciding factor in this game. Remember, have bonus versus Ram though? Yeah, bonus doesn't mean they are becoming great. Conquistadors also have a bonus against Rams and kind of the counter. Oh, dodging for now. Can we see more connections? And ground attack? No! That should not have happened. Baba, why did you move in there? And now the deletion of the walls. Rams are coming in. That was so unfortunate. G2 the G ending the game with that one. What a stellar defense by MBL. The perfect counter strategy. Baba and Cito. That was not the thought out strategy that you wanted to go for, was it? Please build me a forward castle. Please sling. Make something crazy happen. Try to exploit the greed. But just playing a straight up game and then hoping that their defense isn't existing. Not a thing. Completely playing into the cards of the Norwegians. They are taking the 2-0 lead. MBL, impressive again. Whew. Happy Viking noises. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goddy. I thought that MBL was only slinging. Yeah. Could make sense. But then again, are you doing something if he's slinging the Viper to double castle Camel Archer? Is the Rambai aggression really going to do something? Then you kind of want to sling Baba as well, no? MBL must be the best defensive player in AoE history. Absolutely could make an argument for that, yeah. How much did he sling? I don't think he slung at all. Thought MBL would never play Arena again. Yeah, that's why it's MBL 2. That's a good one. Ay. Statistics. Military count. Very low killing game here. Hallelujah. 33 and 8. Viper. Lots of resources. And Sling did indeed not happen at all in this one. 31-minute arena game. Without a sling. Something we don't see too often. MBL is the best in chaotic situations? I think Yo is crazy good at that as well. Yeah. So, what can we cross out? Vikings are gone. Berbers are gone. Burmese and Vietnamese. And that was kind of the plan of the French players to make something happen. Team Islands next. So, civilizations, something like Italians plus Malians feel reasonable. No, we have Nomad. So, Italians plus Mongols, right? We have Khmer Mayans for Ghost Lake. Nomad is Malians, Lithuanians. So, Italians, Mongols probably, and Aztecs won't be picked. And on Team Islands, we have Japanese, Malay, probably, right? Yeah. Huh. And we'll go Mongol landing? Would make lots of sense. Well, let's stop theory crafting and jump into game number 3, and we will see what's up. So it will be interesting, a bit differently than what we expected. It will be the Viper playing Italians. Italians? And we have MBL playing Khmer. Then on the other side, we have Baba playing Persians with Nomad to come. Feels really, really weird to me that they went for that one. And Sito is playing Japanese. They picked 2 maps which they will not pick against and a good opponent to hide their maps. Not sure about that one. But I think they won't play their best strategies. Especially after like that Arabia game and now this one after that as well, yeah. Did they burn Vikings and Portuguese too soon having this map pool? Potentially. Potentially, yeah. But they still have Italians, right? Pretty crazy good. And Khmer, I'm interested to see what MBL will do. T90 earlier said that landing is a good option. And then just having the villagers hiding in houses just keeps your landing alive so much longer. Spanish and Malay, and they choose Persians for islands. Yeah, I don't think Spanish is a good option. But Malay should be better. Persians not being picked for Nomad has to be a major mistake. I think that's, yeah, not great. Rhino behind the wood line shouldn't be the worst thing ever, though. I think they had a strat on Team Islands with Persian and Japanese and wanted to stick to it, probably. I would say unlikely. Why would you ever... Yeah, I would say unlikely. But maybe there's something happening that I don't know about. Would love to be wrong. So, next 2 weekends, we will have the quarterfinals, Saturday and Sunday, 2 quarterfinals each. We can take a look at the bracket after this game. Should be absolutely bombastic. Games have to be crazy there. I think it will be this team, the winner of this set against Russia. Then we have Spain against Canada. And at the bottom, China against Finland. Probably the craziest games of them all. And then we have Brazil against Vietnam. That could be a really close one as well. You play StarCraft 2? Never played in my life. Watched several thousand hours. Are you assuming 3-0? Norway against France? Yeah, kind of. No one would expect transport into douche? Yeah, that's a really bad strategy, my man. And do you know who Norway trained with? I think they didn't train at all. Like, we wanted to train with them, and they said, yeah, we won't train in the group stage. And after we saw the bracket, they obviously, like, we didn't want to train with them anymore. I think, like, neither of us wanted to train. Perhaps they're betting all on this map, that's why they went for Persians. Yeah, that's a losing strategy, right? If you're trying to win one game and forget the rest about the set. That's what Hera kind of did at NAC finals, right? Picking Chinese there with having Regicide Fortress still open. Did MBL lose the will? You can see the death counter here. No, he did not. Pretty far away here. Quite a weird dock in the center of the map. It's match page, they have to go all in. Yeah, I couldn't disagree more, my man. I think that's wrong thinking. Because if you, like, give yourself a better chance, but then guaranteed to lose the Nomad game, then you didn't need to win this game before. Am I thinking that Persian douche is not very good strategy in general? Do you agree? Yes, I do. It's match point, but you still have to win 3 games to win. Agreed. Dock in the middle to detect landing, maybe? Yeah, to have a shorter distance for the transporter. Just feels like so weird that he went so far, but yeah. Depends what you want. Win the series or not lose 3-0? Yeah, if you want to go for the honorable 1 point. Which against Norway might make sense. But my goal is always to win the set, not win a game. If I think about the drafting, right? And how I want to position myself. Oh god, what are those walls? Pooh. What makes you like Malay Civ? They play so differently to other civs. Norway seems to be looking in a lot better form than China A right now. Yeah, China A against Finland A will be a really tough one coming up. And MBL running into that one. Still no loom for Baba. And he's still could be losing villagers. That could be a dead one. MBL sees it. Oh, nice quick wall. Nice quick wall. Good job, Reno. Oof. Walls are scouting. Indeed, they are. Uh-oh, loses quite some HP there already. MBL can go toe-to-toe with Hera. Okay, big walls here. And the barracks. Okay. And some walls in the back. Still has fishing ships alive. 3 there. And we have the Viper playing short distance against Baba. Italians against... Oh, nice micro here by Baba for sure. Viper now is trying to make something happen as well. Goes back and loses. Good job by Baba. Viper has to get the kill. And indeed he does. That wall doesn't make sense if there's still a transport. Yeah, I agree. And what? MBL finding another villager kill. Good job. And those walls won't go up. Going for great walls. And what is this tower? What is this tower? Not protecting the other wood line. Not protecting the berries. Not protecting the gold, really. In between the gold and the wood line. This feels so weird. 3 scouts around. Low HP villagers. Does he get loom by now? Yes, he does. 1 scout down. MBL, we see more blue dots. So he's going for more scouts. Ooh. Ay. Viper, meanwhile, still dancing quite a bit with Baba. 5 fishing ships, though, for the snake. Now takes the 2v1 fight. Takes more damage on the higher HP one. This is really good for him. Meanwhile, obviously, there's lots of micro that Baba has to do, which is really, really ugly. And already the galley switch by the Viper? That feels way too early. Oh, that's a big mistake by the snake. I don't like that one at all. So in the long run, you want to switch on to galley because the 20 galley kill the 20 fire galley. But 2v2 fire galley are way better. Viper with a big misread of the situation here. Did he think Baba would stop production? Meanwhile, by the way, some aggression by Sito. Archer range to follow up the stable. And MBL didn't wall at all, so that's going to be problematic. Viper loses his scout. And that's going to be quite some annoying stuff happening. But those are 2 dead villagers behind. And this is so ugly to spot on this terrain. 2 villager Renos down. Why doesn't that tower protect the gold? I will show you after this tower goes up. You see that this tower is not protecting this gold? Whew. Oh, Baba actually going in the wrong direction. He is losing his fishing ships. Baba! 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 What is happening? Where is he sailing? Had to move on the wood here, apparently. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Completely missing everything. Meanwhile, MBL still some problems. Now defensive archery range. Villagers kind of exposed. No reaction by MBL. 1 villager dead. Other villagers trying to get safe, but too far away from their houses. Whew. Next move here. Archer doing a good job. Villagers around. And yeah, that's why I didn't like the tower. Villagers now coming over, but there's still 3 scouts. That's not a thing. Where is other gold spots? 1 here, 1 in the back. Okay, now goes for the gold. What army is MBL even going for? He's not on gold at all. Built 1 archer. So fletching, super far away. Maybe even the stable at home could do something. Huh, problematic stuff here. And Viper now should get greedy when it comes to fishing ships. Maybe MBL as well. Army won't be doing too much. I think walling in the tower could make a hell of a lot of sense for MBL here. Opening that angle. Scouts could go over there, but then you want to send those villagers back home as well. Scouts. No upgrades on these. And how can Citeaux defend this one? Probably needs to build a defensive tower at his gold as well. Update over here. Archers not finding the kills. I think MBL should really move on to gold here. I'm a bit surprised that he never was able to achieve that. Scouts coming in. Weren't there more scouts? One more. That's kind of it. Archers need to come over here to protect. Oh, 3 archers out. And 1 scout, not really getting too much done. Lots of low HP or idle villagers here. And do we have forging? No, we don't. Villagers, how many can survive? Seems like all but 1. All but 2. And lots of low HP ones. Lots of very low HP ones. Pooh. Viper is castle age. Citeaux did click as well. Tries to go for some aggression. Viper double stable at his own island. Trying to clear up all this and should be doing that one quite easily, honestly. Obviously, Citeaux still in some problems. 2 archers now joining the party. God, did I want to see walled in tower there. Baba, those 4 fire galleys now went around the whole map, right? Yeah, look at that. They went complete shift click around. Oh boy. Scouts around, archers are getting killed. MBL not jumping into the houses. Could have been a bit of a better reaction. Maybe build the houses a bit closer. Archer around. So many scouts by MBL. Hallelujah. And oh boy, I would have loved to see forging. Could have indeed been some more villager kills there. So, how does he get villagers in here? He doesn't really, right? Maybe an archer behind that one could be annoying. Once MBL gets fletching and castle, obviously that's all gone. Viper more control over that area. Doesn't really have the fish boom behind it though, so they can't heavily use the water advantage. And Baba is on the way to castle age, so I don't mind this too much. More scouts are coming over though. What's the next step here for MBL? He's okay, now he gets onto stone. Viper clearing up their own island. Scouts around, but 2 TCs here. Viper won't take any losses. Viper so far ahead. Well, villager-wise, not the craziest ahead that I've ever seen. Military-wise, not the craziest ahead I've ever seen. So... yeah, there's still a lot of good stuff happening for him, right? He still has 3 docks at perfect positioning, has the 2 TCs running, has a solid amount of farms, and score. Yeah, that's only exploration, guys. Look at how much he sees. He sees so much. Obviously, having cartography helps. Oh, yo, no, yep. Yo. That one connected pretty well, and that one... solid as well. Yeah, but score obviously did clear up quite a lot of the feudal age army. Citeaux still active on the other island, and Viper did scout that one. Good job of Citeaux keeping his stuff alive there. So we just broke the 7.5 hour stream length now. I was honestly fearing a 10-11 hour session. Games weren't as long as they could have been. Obviously, games after games, kind of making it easy as well on us. Scouts now taking the fight against the knights even. No upgrades on these, so it makes it a bit easier. And next raid over there, Viper trying to defend. Double stable at home here by MBL. See, maybe going... no, he's just going for the scout defense. Interesting. Expecting the full monk rush here by Citeaux. Oh, finding another villager kill. Oh no, MBL. Ooh, saves that one. Hallelujah. So guys, which matchup are you most excited about for next week? I personally probably am going to be most excited about, oh god, Spain, Canada, or is it going to be Finland, China? Probably Spain, Canada. But Finland, China is so crazy as well. Germany still in the tournament? Yeah, but not Germany A. Finland, China? Heratedo? Okay. France, Russia. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But potentially. It's still a chance. It's still a chance, actually. Monk arenas around. Even build a tower there, Mr. Sito. Viper wants to disengage that one. Waltz in these. Sito obviously played his fair share of Monk Rush and against Monk Rush there. Having Eddie in his corner for quite some time. But first of all, Knights are clearing this one up. Viper, some more engagements here. Demos, how can they connect? Don't even have to. Baba is winning this one quite nicely. Score still incredibly close. Good game number 3. What odds do you give for France winning? LOL. 1 to 50. And I think I'm ripping you off a bit. Obviously, I wouldn't bet on it because you could have an information because the games aren't live. But... oh! Good one. % hype? Well, it's under 2%, right? 1 to 49 should be... or am I confused? 2%. 1 to 1 is 50. 1 to 2 is 33%. Yeah. What is Norway doing? They're playing a game called Age of Empires 2. 150 is below 2? Ah, that's what I'm saying. Is it not live? It's not live. 1 out of 50 is 2%? That is correct. But 1 to 50 is not 1 out of 50. Nearly math. Genoese counter monks and knights and share tech with galleys. Yeah, not sure that they counter knights that heavily. Lightcav are now coming over. Crossbow killing those 2 villagers. Good job. Now going for the for the knights there. Lightcav coming in from the side, and that was just a beautiful move. Knights now coming over, and they are giving up their friends. The monks are dying. Lightcav. Oh, MBL not really going into too deep there, and that was such a nice cleanup. Such a nice cleanup. Those knights also only having 1 defense armor, and that's why the crossbow could do something. And now, after those villagers die, I think that is the end of all that aggression. Quadruple archery range from the Viper at home. He is now going on the way to Imp. Is this the spot where he maybe does the condo landing? Huh. Potentially. Has to go for some more walls. Is going back onto water. Baba having lots and lots of control. I will give you an overview on all the rest that we have. Far, far away from getting enough resources to click Imp. If you are not on the way to Imp already. He had such a good push potential. And then got greedy, right? Building a castle with 2 villagers. Ooh, there are only very few people that can make that work. What's the strength of condos? They're really good against gunpowder, but their real strength is that you don't have to upgrade them to be really good, right? They are roughly as good as a 2-handed swordman, but to get 200 swordmen, you need 3 more upgrades before that. And condos, just get them, and opponent can't counter them with hand cannoneers, for example. They are also faster. Yeah. More HP, yada yada. Let's just say they're relatively similar. Can just land ARPs? Well, at the moment, Viper doesn't have any control of the water, so for now, he cannot. Needs to make a readout happen at the right-hand side, though. Okay, push still continues. I think Viper needs to go for Arbalest and control that one first. Meanwhile, MBL still annoying. What a messy game. Only one stable and still finding quite some damage. Okay, now moves over. I think even going to that angle and then attack from that small elevation might be good. As you can see, small hill here on the minimap. Okay, now Knights getting focused. Do we have a Mangle in production? I don't see that one. Only Knights. Now a second defense upgrade. 5 Monks should get sniped down. Oh, missed micro by Viper a bit. Each 3 conversions. No Mangonel here. We have the defense upgrade on those Knights though. And Viper might be losing quite a bit before they get Arbalest or Bracer. No, he does not. Good job there. Moved in. Now goes for fast fires. And should be getting a good control over the water because, well, you can see Baba sitting at 200 foot. MBL with time losses here though. What's happening? Okay. Oh no, oh no. Let's see, Viper. A bit of a miss micro there, but should still get lots and lots of kills. Sito going for those split micro, but if the distance is super short, that won't even help you too much. Very low on HP now, and Viper sees, okay, I don't really want to chase those down. Probably have to build some Arbalest to deal with those. But honestly, TCs with 3 damage upgrades, I think they will deal with that one. Let's see, that villager being walled in, indeed, he delivers. How did Norway throw this? I think Norway is winning, my man. Not really sure what you're talking about. Condos, but too strong at the moment? A bit too strong? I don't think so. I think they're very well balanced. I think they're too situational. That's what I think is the problem. How did they let match France come back? I don't think France ever was dead or behind more than they are now. Probably have to have a different view on something here. So, Sito on the way to Imperial Age now. The Viper is going for the transporter. Wants to send the Arbalest over pretty soon. At least that's what we all want to see, right? Oh, some demo around here. And Baba will have some problems against all the Arbalest that might be knocking at his front door pretty soon. Not a lot of gold control by him at the moment. Mine through that one, going onto that one now. Maybe using the market a bit could be an option. Viper's such a monster? Agreed. What can the French do to come back here? Ooh, that landing is stopped, right? Re-landing against MBL. Will be really tricky. Will be really tricky. Italians will get control. Khmer can land. I think just full tower defense with Japanese everywhere. Oh, demo. 20 Arbalest in there, and oh god, he didn't. Did he not see it? He saw the transporter. He could have gotten the kill. Didn't go for it. 15 Arbalest in there. Oh, that could have been one massive demo. Castle positioning, pretty good though. We'll find some kills to start this one off. Viper, not really expecting that one. Still microing on water apparently. Castle gets quite some kills. And well, then you don't need a demo hit. You saved the demo, kind of. Only 3 Arbalest left. Don't think Norway will win the tournament. They didn't play well until no. Kind of trolling around. Could be hard to turn the switch over in a possible semifinal. Okay. There are weeks in between their trolling games and their semifinal games. I think they will find the switch. The Arab trade worth it? Well, that was no trade, right? He was just sitting under the castle. Or dying to the castle fire. That was a clear army throw. Murdered a bunch of wilds. Did he? Maybe I didn't see that one. I only saw like 3-4 villagers going down. War elephant sighted? Yeah, isn't that lovely? A unit that we see way too rarely. By the way, perfect timing to go for horse color. If you're Khmer, you rarely go onto farms, so makes a lot of sense. And, oh, Viper even going for Silk Road. So we're expecting some trade to start pretty soon here. Doesn't want to produce, and the moment Silk Road finishes, would love to see him queuing up the cheaper trade cards of Italians. And indeed, that's what's happening. Oh, not the greatest move here by the Viper. We'll lose quite some. Citeaux still getting some control of that area. And MBL with the relanding of one villager. Now goes for Knight. Still annoying. And this one will be problematic for Baba to hold. So surrounded, this poor guy. What are the trade card costs after the upgrade? I think 100 wood, 25 gold. I think so, right? Baba sits at 40 population, though. Ay, 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 ay. So many more knights. I think this game might end with MBL in Castle Age. 50 wood and 25. Oh, so it's all cheaper. I thought it was only cheaper on gold. Makes lots of sense. Red builds ships while yellow gets screwed on land. Yeah, maybe Harbardier defense might have been the better play. Trying to clear this one up. Or slinging his teammate onto some defense. But really tough to say. Pop 34 for poor Baba now. Can't afford a lot of shrimps with that. Baba defeated. Well, not much to say here. They did give Norway a good run for their money. We all have to agree with that one. Triple castle play now here. So he wants to control a lot of area. GG, well played. Good luck next. Norway is going into the quarterfinals. They will take the 3-0. Kind of the expected result. Game number 3 was quite nice. Game number 1 and 2 pretty much on the one-sided side. I would say the landing did a lot. MBL not wanting that tower. Didn't really go onto gold. Hi, G to the G. Okay, and we will take a look at the bracket together, see what matchup are following after that one. The Viper with the full control, even with the trade now, and Citeaux did sling Baba a bit. Not really sure at what point, but the hold was not possible there anymore.